Hi there, how are you? Welcome back to the channel, and yes, welcome back. It has been a while, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. Yes, so a lot of things have happened. Moved house, as you might be able to tell from the background. Then went to Download Festival. So we're back, potentially. I'm still trying to figure out just exactly how this my new setup's going to work. I've a bit of different space to work with and shit. So yeah, just figured had today off. We'll have a go. And yeah, I know upon looking at it, this was the last stream before the hiatus, but I really wanted to get back into this, so that's what we're doing. I also still don't exactly know what is replacing... What fucking finished? Outer Worlds was what finished. Yeah, I still don't know what's replacing it when we do go back to sort of regular. Which could be this week, I'm not sure. Hold on, I need to adjust some stuff with the camera. That's not too bad. What we got? Back to 0. Yeah, that's better. That looks nice. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a little bit rusty with all this. It's been, I think, over a month. Jesus. So back into the as yet unnamed park. Well, technically it has a name. I believe it's Garethland, but that'll not be the final name. Where I believe we had started work on pools. That sounds right. Had I got rid of all the pools, or had I sort of settled on roughly what I wanted the pools to look like? I don't remember. Let's see. Well, the fact that there's just a big empty space, aside from... Yeah, I was happy with this. I like my infinity pool that goes right to the edge. Happy with that. But yeah, so the rest of it I'm figuring out. Upon thinking on it, I think the size of the pools I had previously was too big. Like, looking at it in scale to everything else, I think the pools I had with building was ridiculous. What I might do, just to start, because it has been a while, is take a little stroll through the park as it currently is. So let's go back to the entrance. Potentially make it nighttime, because I think the park does look better at night. Oh yeah, also last time we had like a bunch of spiders and shit. So yeah, so let's do that. And I also made like a wall of fog as you come in. So let's make it, nope, day, that's the one. There we go. And then, nope, not you. First person. You? No? There we go. Okay, so we'll walk it back. So yeah, you get off your bus. Don't ask where the buses come from. They just appear. It's fine. They're magic buses. I know there's no security guards. It's fine. So yeah, you come through, you pierce this mist, you look up, you might see spiders. I think there was another one. Oh well. There's definitely more in here. And yeah, you come through into the cave proper. You've got your little kraken, you've got glowing rocks. I think the glowing rocks were done last time as well. You've got dragons of all sorts. Gold. I really like this cave. And then there's another spider. I'm gonna wait for it. Hell yeah. You just about see the spider. Oh yeah, and there's a spider there. Did I miss any other spiders? I don't think so. So yeah, so that's just a little fun entrance cave. You know, might get smushed by the gate. They don't care, which annoys me. And then you come out into this enchanted forest. This is the spooky scary forest, but it's staff only, so you know, it's to scare you off. I think there's a spider there as well. There sure is. Come along here, it's all nicely binned and seated. Actually, there's not a lot of seats here, but you've just come in, it's fine. You don't need to sit yet. And then you're into the market square, where we've got places to sit. See, plenty of places to sit. You've got your pizza pen, your cosmic cow, this man with bread and cheese that he doesn't seem particularly interested in selling. Still annoyed I couldn't figure out a good way to have a drip, because like the little faucet, I guess, that it drips out of is like bigger than this, so it didn't really look good. I'm having another look at that. You've got this caravan, which I think I put a light in. Not that it really matters. You've got the toilets, and of course it's all very well signposted and lit. You've got your sodas, your lattes, you've got flowers. Pip Shot, vegan food, I presume. Viva la Vegan, even. I like the way the light catches the lettering. That's very nice. I don't think I meant it to give off like a gold, sort of glistening sort of effect, but I think it works. You've got a big hay bale with a little, I think they're called scrats or sprats, something like that, sitting on top of it. You've got more hay, big fountain. Chief Beef's walking around. Just a few more shops, food stalls and the like. You've got a little band. Giving it the old welcome to Duloc. More shops. Another bit of seating. The titular Chief Beef. And then there's this little tower. Guarded by these guys. You've got knights jousting. He disappeared for a second. I wonder if something pops out of that. I think it's just standard clock tower stuff. So yeah. And if you're looking for something a bit more formal in your dining options, you cross the bridge, which I still would like to make rainbow. I just need to figure out the best way to achieve that. But for now, you cross the paved bridge with the Viking ships on the misty waters. There's a dragon up there. I think that one just does periodic fire breath. I don't think it moves. Let's wait for it. Or he shoot. There he goes. And there's dragons in the forest. Dragon up there. I believe there's a sleeping dragon, but you can't really see it as a guest. Let's see, would it be from this side? He's like way off in the distance. It's really just a detail for me. But yeah, at some point I would like to try and figure out how to make a rainbow bridge. No, you really can't. And then you come to Valhalla, which is our lovely, very warm feeling restaurant that nobody comes to anymore. Maybe because it's loud as hell with the hammering and the clanging and stuff. But yeah, you get food here, have a nice sit. Big formal dining hall style. Lovely chandeliers. This place is a massive fire hazard. Doors swing open and out we go. So yeah, so that's sort of our first two areas, if you will. The Valhalla restaurant and Market Square. Technically three, I suppose, if you count the cave. I don't know why nobody goes to Valhalla anymore. Like, they're hanging around Market Square. Like, they're not just making a beeline for the newer bits. Which, speaking of, you come through this bit of forest, which I believe eventually slowly turns into sand and, like, palm trees. Yes. Do need to figure out something to do with this sort of space. I'm not sure what that'll be just yet. But yeah, you come into here, things get a bit more tropical. You hear cannons firing. The lights suddenly have skulls atop them. Or they're made out of bamboo. As you do. And suddenly, yeah, you're in like a little pirate scene. With the expertly timed guy shooting a barrel, which you don't really get a good look at fully. Oh no, I suppose from here. Yeah, lovely. More barrels, you've got dudes sitting and chilling. You've got the Kraken Attack ride. We'll take a look at it first. You come along this very winding path through the Kraken's wake of destruction, I guess. Dude, somewhere, but I think it might be on the exit path. Yeah, you got burning ships, burning debris, anchors, all that good shit. You got this dude keeping an eye out. The Kraken's behind him. I don't know if he knows that. And yeah, you've got tentacles. That one comes up a bit too high. You got seamen off to the left there. You got a pirate ship firing at the Kraken. Got cannons on this side. This dude's just shooting a gun. I think there's dudes. Yeah, there's dudes on the boat as well. He's on the lookout. You occasionally stand up and take a shot. Lovely stuff. You've got a big burning ship there. Got water sprays all over the joint. Wonderful stuff. And then you go through the exit. And yeah, there he is. Still on the crow's nest. Still having a look. What a champ. That's like the only actual ride we've built so far. But I'm proud of it. But on the other side, we have our tavern. This door doesn't swing open, but just pretend it does. And yeah, suddenly you're in, I forget what I ended up calling this. I was going to call it the Sunken Norwegian, but it didn't fit, so I may have just went for the Sunken Wreck. And yeah, you've got a band, you've got a mysterious trap door. Couldn't think of any cool animatronic to stick in there. Have another look. Dude's playing the shit out of that barrel. I like the vibes of this place as well. And again, it's not like people are flocking to here. It is meant to just be a bar, but unless I missed it, I think you have to, if you're doing like restaurant, it's restaurant. So it's fine. I also wish you could put these guys in costumes. But you can't. And yeah, your windows are all lit. Lovely. So yeah, so you come out here. And this is very much, it's meant to be a nighttime park. Very much themed for that. So yeah, you come along here. Through another cave. Maybe put some spiders in here, I'm not sure. And then you come into the forest, which I forgot does have sound effects. So eventually you'll come over to here, and this will be a pool. We haven't fully started that yet. Well, we did, but I didn't like where it was going. And as I say, I think I was slightly oversizing the pools compared to human scale. But we'll take a crack at that in Mo. So yeah, you come through this lovely, nicely lit jungle. Through the big shark head, and what the hell? A spaceship, and a dolphin, and lasers. And wouldn't you know it, you're at the arcade. Which completely kills the theme, but I don't care. You've got a dude at a computer. Oh, that's right, I did manage to give him like a glow off the screen, even though his screen is not on. It's fine. Just a bobbing ship. Is it fire lasers? No, it's just the cannons and I think the dog? Yes, the dog. Just make sure I didn't put like confetti. No, I think I thought about putting confetti, but I didn't. We've got a service left over here. We've just got miscellaneous crates. Lovely stuff. You come through this fucking seizure-inducing laser wall. And you're into the arcade. You've got dudes shooting each other. You've got bisexual lighting up the ass. You've got this. Hell yeah. You've got games. You've got more shooting. I think this is my favourite bit so far. You've got screens. Dudes. You've got air hockey, you've got tests of strength. Okay, well it stopped. I think some of the screens weren't on, but I might have fixed that. Got sparks. Yeah, really pleased with how this turned out. Again, my attempts to like fog the floor didn't really work. I might have another crack at that at some point. I like these, the strip lights along the floor in front of all the bigger machines. You've got robots. You've got this little sort of bank of arcade machines. What have you got in here? You've got asteroids, centipede, Pong, and then I believe these are the generic Seer Kyojin. Indeed. Yeah, you've got your whack-a-mole, Pong. I like the Pong cabinet. I like that big chunky wood cabinet. You got Skeet. Is that Skeet? No, that's like ring toss. You got claw machines. Centipede machine's cool as well. I don't think I've ever played Centipede. And these are just your assorted hot dogs and beverages. Toilet. Oh, you do actually come through. Oh god, I'm outside. And vending machines, also with hot dogs. This dude's just chilling. Yeah, I like my arcade. Another dude at a computer. He's also lit. It's actually a bit ominous with his underlighting. But yeah. So that's everything up to date that we've done. Also, the Cosmic Cow is here, bouncing on its tits. Like, look how happy this dude looks with just the nice glow of the green light compared to his friend with the red underlight. Sinister. Yeah, I'm happy with this place. If I was to redo anything, it would maybe be bring the, I forget what you call these, where you exchange your tickets for prizes. Bring them out a bit and have like a prize wall behind them, because I think in like the scenery there is like t-shirts and hats and shit. But I'm not going to do it. So there's helmets on a wall somewhere. Here. And they're also nicely lit. So yeah. There we go. So that is the park as it currently stands. I really like this bit with the jungle noises too. So yeah, so the next phase of this, also I forgot to plug my computer in. That would have been bad in about an hour. Maybe a bit longer, I don't know how long it takes for the battery to die. But I'd rather not find out while I'm streaming. I think that's fair. Yeah, so the next phase is, let me just go back to normal camera. Nope, press X first. Thank you. And no, there wasn't a second spider. Okay, good. Like, we've done a lot when you really look at it over these 15 parts. Well, 14 parts, this is 15. Is swimming pool area. So I do want to keep my idea of having a pool of each depth with like a little narrow pool path, as it were, between each. It's just I had overdone it on the size of them. So, pools. Create custom. So like literally, I think if we were to do... I had a circle. There's a circle. If we were to do... if we were to just make this... So it's shallow, wading, swimming, diving. Yes. I forget what depth you are. But you're stuck around because you're not going to be as connected. You're sort of going to be your own thing. Like there'll be a path to you, but it's going to be covered with trees and shit. That's like our secret pool. But I think literally, if I make a circle stamp this scale, I think that's enough for the shallow pool. Yeah. Like that's your kiddie pool. And then if we go up to wading, and if I just then draw a slightly bigger, so that's our wading pool, and then our swimming pool. Don't know why I went with like a bean shape, but that's okay. There we go. And a diving pool doesn't need to be as big, because it's just for diving. Also, yeah, just makes it a bit easier to. Yeah, so then as I say, that lets me sort of put a bit more space between that and like the secret nice pool. And it also gives me more room for slides and shit. Like if that's my diving pool. Yeah. So then what we do is, so I think if we do like, yeah, shallow into the wading, and then wading depth into swimming, and then swimming depth into diving. So if I then go from, I I just make this straight? How do you feel about that? Almost. You didn't... Ah, there we go, that's why. There we go. Yep. And then... waiting. Lovely. And then swimming. So you can get from each pool to each pool, but then also there'll probably be dedicated paths back. Like you'll not have to go all the way from shallow to diving or whatever. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so then if we do paths, give me. Can I copy this texture? I don't know if I can. Stone shell's probably not a terrible one. I can live with that. So yes, that's how you get from central hub area, and this is where your changing rooms and dryers and shit's gonna be. So that gets you into shallow, and then we'll do 1, 2, waiting, and then 1 from swimming. That's the word I was looking for. That's not terrible. And then this can actually just split off and join. There we go. Yeah. So that's like your main fun pool bit. And I think that does leave us with enough room. Like, because I could always flatten some of this terrain to fit more slides and shit in around the diving. I am happy with that as it currently stands being the gist of the pool area. We do need to make a path that goes from... So I have one that goes from yawn to yawn. Lovely. And could I also do one that like overpasses? I don't see why not. Once I remember how to do this. There it is. Oh, no, didn't need to. Oh shit, no. Path. Were you actually... Yes, you were like going up, you weren't just like raising. Don't really want it going over the diving pool. Alright. This may not stay. I'll have it shut off from... yeah, have it shut off from you. Yeah, that's just the direct way if you're just wanting to go straight to the nice infinity pool, I guess. I'm in the middle of building the fucking pool. So there's that. Are you lifeguard? Who's lifeguard? You're lifeguard. What are these white dots in my pool? What are you? Why are there eyeballs in my pool? I also think I needed to get more security. That'll probably do the trick. So, pools, then... Full extras. What was all of that? Beaches? Oh, no. Okay, so that's just like, yeah, the designs. Okay. Full extras. Yeah, what the fuck are you? Lizzie Riverjet. Why is there a bunch of Lizzie Riverjets already in my pool? Oh, you know why those are probably there? They were probably there when I was previously making a Lizzie River. Alright, so, if I... Yeah, everything off. Not pools. Alright, turn everything on except for paths and pools. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what those are. Those were my previous... I guess when I deleted the pool they disappeared, but whenever I put a new pool down, they returned. That explains that. All of them? Nope. Did I only get as far as my first path? I apparently did. So that's good. Okay. So I might put those down. I like the idea of them in these little channels. Did I want one? Do we need a second? No, I like it going in order of depth. I was going to maybe put one from wading to diving. I don't think we need that. I'm happy enough with that. Okay. Scenery. Probably don't need them in this one. It's not going to even let me put them in this one, so that's fine. So if we just do that, like one by each light. Are you on that wall? Where are you? Like, you're on the wall. Are you? Yes, you are. I think. It's hard to tell. With water. Yeah, just one at each light. And then we'll go and do the other side. After. Huzzah. Maybe not great if you're trying to swim back. The lazy river pushes you, but that's fine. Like, there's a big enough tunnel. Nope. That one? Yeah. Like, if you stick to the middle, you're not fighting these. Also seen some of the stuff that's coming. I think there's an update coming and another DLC pack. The DLC pack looks interesting with parades and shit. That would be kind of cool for Town Square, actually. Have a parade go through it. I have to see about that. I think I've only got the one. I've only had the one DLC pack so far, which was whichever one gave me the glowing crystals and spiders. But it looks like there's quite a lot to this one. Forget, there is an update I think coming Or maybe it's already came. I forget what was in it. I think there was some stuff besides just like your usual, you know, fixes and whatnot. Can't remember. And then of course, I believe end of the year, Planet Zoo 2. Which I haven't really dug into Planet Zoo. But I might. Always liked Zoo Tycoon back in the day. And that's someone that's not particularly great at like the ride building part of this. It's probably more my speed. Oh, there is another one. No, we'll deal with that in a second. So back to the start. And same deal. So yeah, if you want to take out your own pace, stick to the middle. If you want to get whisked along, you go through the edges. I think that all makes sense. I suppose what I could have done was have one side going one direction and the other going the opposite. But it's too late for that now. I think the other pools are maybe going to be a bit lighter on gimmicks. I think the diving pool depth one will have more shit going on. So yeah, give me you. Just in case I missed any other ones. Doesn't look like it. And yeah, this one will just be, this is just purely relaxing times. Okay. So what else have we got? Obviously we want ladders. Are these just different scales? Are they? I think they are. Can't really tell. Like again, we probably don't need one in the shallow pool. Maybe some gimmicks in here if it allows for gimmicks in the shallow pool. Yeah, you can't even put a ladder down. Do you get a ladder? You do not. Am I seeing? Yeah, that is like marked red, isn't it? Yes, okay. So our first ladder comes, so we'll pop one there. And there. One at the path makes sense. And one before you go to the diving. Yeah. And then this is diving. Same deal. One as you arrive. By which I mean two, and then one at the pathways. There we go. I think that's sufficiently laddered. So we've got heaters, lifeguard post, lifeguard chair. What are you? Wave machine. Wave machine. Wave machine. Okay, neat. Alright, so tall lifeguard chair. What do you cover? So like one there. And one there. And I think that sufficiently covers that pool. And then... oh yeah, yeah, like if I put you up there, surely, but probably not a good idea. I'll put a small one on the river paths. So one there, one there, and one there, and I think that's a good coverage for you. Focus on the pool. Yeah, one there. And then we go for just a well one here. And then, as I say, to watch the rivers. And I probably should have one. Maybe just a post for here. Cover. There we go. Lovely stuff. How many heaters do you need? I wonder. Oh, this one also needs ladder. That should be enough heaters. Like, it's a pool. You can't be expecting it to be hot. It'd be nice to distance these out properly, but that's not the world I'm living in. Oh yeah, you don't ladder for shallow. There we go. I suppose I could count it by the tiles. Would have been a good idea. Live all it. And same for this side. Wonderful. Alright. Okay, so, nope, we don't need things up there. Under here, please. Alright, so if we put 1, then go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's on the 4th. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this also going to be where every light is? 1, 2, 3, 4. It kind of is, so that works. Put them on the lights. Good thinking. Again, I've always just been used to swimming pools being cold. This is a sort of foreign concept to me. I think I might put a light wave machine in the infinity pool, the super small one, just for a laugh. Did I not put a ladder here? I did not put a ladder. Oh no, you can't put ladders in the waiting. That's right. And yeah, if you're too small to climb out at the waiting pool, you just paddle on back to the shallow and get out there. Or breathe the swimming and climb the ladder. It's fine. And there's plenty of lifeguards. I don't know where they all buggered off to, but they're here. Doing their jobs. So yeah, and I'll probably maintain this as the pattern for the swimming and diving pool as well. Just along the lights. So I'm thinking probably for all the space in between, it's probably just going to be jungle. With maybe the occasional pirate or piratical thing happening. I'll get the pools down first, then I'll figure out that main sort of boardwalk that I built. All my changing rooms, and I think there's dryers. Dryers I might put on at least a couple in the in-betweeny paths. And this side. And then you'll change to the other heaters as well. And again, probably for people scale, these pools are still massive, but whatever. There we go, so that is the waiting pool heated. Again, probably not when you're in the middle of it, but that's not my problem. So yeah, just slightly to the side of the lights then for down here. And I mean, it's an extra source of light, if nothing else. That faint red glow. And yeah, the big thing will be figuring out slides and shit into the diving. Boom. And then this side. I already feel way better about how this is coming together than my initial attempts last time. I also think I was having some trouble with like the paths merging and shit that I didn't quite like. Boom. Right, so then we get these heaters, and it's maybe just going to be in between the lights, because they're a bit too big to fit otherwise. Also, these lights aren't evenly spaced. The fuck? Or maybe it was just at the point where it changed depth. Not sure. I can't set these on the... No, I cannot set them flat on like the bottom of the pool. So again, if you want to stay warm, hug the edges. I think I might need to start employing some more security. I think that's the second time this evening I've got the pickpocketing message. Did miss some whatchamacallums. Lazy River doofers. I'll take care of them in a moment. Like, yeah, looking at the size of the lifeguard, these pools are fucking ridiculous. But that's okay. Oh, damn, I missed quite a few Lazy River doofers in the swimming pool. I might put a wee island in the middle of the swimming pool and put like some drink shops in it as like an equivalent of like a swim up bar. We'll see. I might also fully path up one of these in between areas for like a load of deck chairs and shit. but there'll also be a bunch of deck chairs on that main, what I'm calling a boardwalk. Yeah, I'll do this first, and then I'll go and delete those extra lazy river things. Is that maybe too close to a ladder? I don't care. People can burn the legs, it's fine. There we go. Right, so that's the swimming pool. Just need to get rid of some of these fuckers. Any other ones? There's one there. And there. And that looks like that's it. Okay. More heaters. So, same deal. Also this way, at least if you piss yourself, it's going to be harder to notice because the water's already heated. Unless you're not properly hydrated and it comes out like pure yellow. And that's on you. God, I have missed this. And yeah, I really don't need to think about what starts now as my fourth game. Start playing West of Loathing again on the Switch. I might keep that just as my when I have a bit of time to kill deck about game. It would be good for stream. We'll see. I think I had talked about maybe dipping into Dishonored, some of the arcane stuff. Unsure. And of course, you know, have to get back to Phoenix Wright and I'll not put one there. What's the other thing? Planet Coaster, Phoenix Wright, and the other ongoing series, which is something. World War 2 finished. What was the other game? Oh, Death Stranding. Jesus. Get back to that as well. So I imagine at some point the second game's coming to Xbox. Would like to think. And then also the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 is coming at some point. To continue that whole series. Plenty of stuff on the horizon. And next year's new Pokemon? I believe it is. Which I've already forgotten the... Is it Wind and Waves? Sounds right. But that's not for a while. And who knows, maybe at some point we'll actually get Pokopia or Tomodachi. Those would be fun. I got the demo for Tomodachi. Taking it as far as it goes. So probably just, if I do get it, I would just start from what I did in the demo and not start fresh. Basically my idea there is just to make Craggy Island from Father Ted, so I made the free primary priests. So we'd just be filling out the island with the supporting cast. There we go, that's our pools all heated. So next deal, let's pop a little diving board. One here. Yeah, just there. Maybe one at each end. And then one there. One there. And obviously, yeah, there'll be like proper fucking slides and shit here. It'll not just be these diving boards. That also then makes it a bit easier to find the exits and shit. Oh, one by the lifeguard. Two by the lifeguard, fuck it. Okay. So. Wave machine. Do you even go in? I don't imagine you do. Oh, you do? Fascinating. No, you don't. Do you? No, sure, fucking gigantic. That would be the one. If it did, it would be there. Do you fit in waiting? You do. Beautiful. Waiting might as well have something a bit daft. So what I might do for swimming pool is just do like a side of it. So like there'll be a bit that is just swimming pool. But waiting, because it's a waiting, who cares? The whole thing can be wavy. And again, probably not in the centre. Also, did I just see another fucking... No, I didn't, it was foam. Good. Thought I saw another old lazy river thing. Maybe that'll help disperse the hot water as well. I don't know how that all works. Also, I'm imagining it's going to look like fucking chaos when I raise them out after having placed them all. Will they also go in the lazy rivers? Yes. There I could probably use some of those longer ones. Just to cover more area. Do and do. Alright, how's that look? Yeah, all meets in the middle. Lovely stuff. Alright, so let's see. Oh, that's... Yeah, so because of all the other stuff, it's not going to fit. So what we'll do is, just in between, so I'm probably not going to be able to actually use those longer ones because of my pool's being curved. As they are. This is probably a nightmare to swim in, with the lazy rivers and the waves. So I might leave the swimming pool unbothered, since it's a swimming pool. Ooh, just about. See, what does that look like? That's fine. See, what I might do with the diving size one then is maybe try, I would have to redo all my heaters and shit. I was going to say try and get like a straight bit. Well, actually, do you, hold on. Ah, you have to set it that height. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, do you wanna, there you go. Well, the pools aren't formally, where are you even getting your pool passes from? Didn't realize I was selling those already. And again, do you want me diving into this sort of shit? Probably. might do is, if I can build my little island into the swimming pool, maybe have a wave machine going off of it, radiating out. Because then also it would be, I envision it being a square. So I could use some of the longer ones. But this is working. I also forgot to put them on the lazy river into this area. Nope, find it. Why aren't you going there? Thing? There you go. Weird. Come on. I believe in you. Oh. There we go. Nope. There we go. So yeah, I might not full surround like I've been doing. I might put one in my infinity pool. It might also get a slightly expanded path area around it, just for deck chairs and shit. Like it maybe gets its own little dedicated area of changing rooms, dryers and showers and shit. Not a bad shout. I mean, you'd probably change before you make it to that end, but... And then yeah, a lot of this in-between space is just going to be trees and rocks. And the occasional pirate. So I don't think there's not a lot of, like, wildlife animatronics. From what I recall. So that's not the one here. No, not the one there, because there's... Yeah, so we need ones. Ah, there might not be enough room. Oh no, there's just about... Sometimes. You know what, I'll leave that because you're coming off the swimming pool. There we go. Lovely stuff. So yeah. Alright, let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I'll go just a 3x3. Or maybe... Here we go. Do 2x2. But we do like... Yeah. Alright, so then... It's one of these 8. Oh no, 16 apparently. Yes, boys. Although I do... At least on... Okay, here's what we'll do. No, actually, take it back. Give me ladder. As close to the middle as you can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So technically be over you. That doesn't feel very centered. I don't think those are centered. Roughly there. I could do it by the tiles. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's like there-ish. Doesn't have to be exact. Just rather than doing 1/16 along the end, we'll do like 2 8s. And hopefully they can coexist with the ladder. Good enough. Oh, actually, you might be able to... Or were you red? I think you might have been red. Yeah, you're red. Let's see. I might be able to fit them just at the corners. The bars. Interesting. Okay. Tell you what then. Yeah, so do here as soon as it allows. Yeah, like in that first tile. Same for you. Same for you. Can I fit some fours? Can I get a third one in? No, that's okay. There we go. So yeah, and then there's gonna be like a just stand up there or something. I like that. Also just nice to, like these two, the waves push in, and in this one the waves push out. Hooray. So yeah, so what I want then is this boy. Ideally you would just build off of this. Ah, there we go, got it. Or do we just want to build you off a... Maybe we don't do it with stack. I just want like a little extra edge of path coming off of this to put some stuff down. What would be the best way to go about that? Nope, undo that one. Why are you tunneling? Don't tunnel. Yeah, like that. No, that's fine. That's perfect. Maybe just... There we go. Maybe a bit more on this side. Ooh, gone. Yeah, just like a wee bit. Put some changing rooms, some deck chairs and shit around the edge of that. So yeah, so that is the gist of the pools built. So back to scenery. Well, they do just... Yeah, we'll put a few of these around as well. The other pools. Maybe not the diving. So what the fuck are you? Thank you. Yeah, just like a sort of... few there. Couple in the shade. And then... Super. There might be some go up here, but I'll wait until I've actually built the whatever shops is going up there. Before I commit. Yep. There. Who are you whistling at? There's nobody here. There we go. And then, yeah, there might be some here as well once I'm done. Alright, so that is it for pool extras. So, create custom. What do we need here? Souvenir shops. Is there one of these is pool related? That's Memento, Nimblins, Photo Kiosk. Splash Emporium. So you probably want one of those. I need to figure out what form that takes. Services. Body dryers, we want those. Changing rooms, we want those. Probably also want toilets, to be honest. Alright. So, do we want the body dryer? Yeah, I think you'd want one there. Or maybe this end. Could you stay adhered to the path, please, sir? No? Don't want to do that? You'll do it here. Okay. Get off the grid if you're going to be a weirdo about it. I don't want you on the same fucking grid. Be on the path. Oh, actually, I think you're on the outside. Yes! Okay. Alright, hold on. If I go to you there, do you... Perfect! Right. So get rid of this one. Because in hindsight it is stupid to have it blocking the path. Okay, start again. Maybe both sides? Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Like, are you... Yes, perfect. Lovely. Like, I don't know what... I mean, it's in the pirate area, so I guess technically the theme is still pirate. So that's body dryers, you need body dryers. If you would be so kind as to... Oh, look at you immediately snobbing. Ah, except no there. Put one on this side. Actually, no, we don't need that one. Right, so there's body dryers across the board coming out of the pools. Maybe just here as well. Lovely stuff. So yeah, all the main exit points of the pools have body dryers. Maybe 2 per pool's not enough, but it's fine. Then we also want a bevy of changing rooms. Like maybe just this whole side. Lovely. And maybe not the same amount of toilets, but a few. And we'll figure out a way to zhuzh these up. Food and drink. Not a kitchen. So would we be better with just the counters? Maybe. Alright, here's my thinking. Okay, what have we got? I think it's just going to be drinks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so soda, yes. Slush, yes. Juice, yes. Lattes, no. Soda, yes. Okay. Ideally, we would just have a square of 4 of these. So lattes is definitely out. I feel like milkshakes. Like soda, yes. Juice, yes. Slush, yes. And soda, yes. That all tracks. Okay, so here's my plan. We do 1. Sure. 2. So it's like a swim up bar, basically. Oh, these are nowhere near the middle. Do I care enough? I kind of do. And then soda. No, juice. We've had soda. Alright, I've had an idea. Before I put them down, give me paths. Give me... Sure. I was going to try and fill out to the center. I don't know if that's going to work. That feels pretty centered. Alright, well, hold on. It snaps to here. Why is that one a weird jaunt? Was it like that before I painted it? No. Okay. So we don't need that one anyway. Okay, and then copy, copy. There we go. Just to help me figure out the shape of it. So maybe it's like 2 of each. Or maybe it's just the 1. No, I like the idea of it being 2. Get me nice stuff grids. So not latte, not milkshake. And yeah, there'll probably be some deck chairs up here as well. And then yeah, we'll probably some barriers. The edges of these. There we go. Right. Speaking of which, scenery, not pool. Give me bins first. What bin? So why have you shown up as? Oh yeah, some of these were in the update whenever the arcades got added. I just didn't see them. So it's like a toy or like a prize you can give. That's neat. Let's see, for here, probably... Oh, cabin, not bin. That's neat, I might try and do something with that. Probably just pirate. I might put a canopy over this. Alright, and then... oh, I need to get rid of the word bin. Nope, didn't need to pause. Let's see. What... Let's start with lights. No, roof first and then light. So back to just everything scenery. Oh, turn that off. And create custom. Search. Can't remember if it's canopy or awning is what I'm looking for. Ooh. Neat. Something to look at. Nah, it's not really that. Actually, hold on, get rid of the bins. Get rid of that. Building. I don't know, not... maybe roof. Or wall even. Wait, right. That's maybe too tall. I've got some of those. Do we have a 2? We do. 2 might be too short, but we could put a 1 on top of it. Lovely. And then roof. I feel like you. Yeah. That's nice. Cool. So then what I could do is shuffle these along. I think that's fine. actually, whatever the red one is, it needs to actually come in a wee bit. Like under the canopy. Yeah, it's like sticking out way more. Or it might just be the way the sun's catching it. Hard to tell. I should also open these at some point. Right. And then you can put like a bin in between the two. Oh, not there. And then you. I mean, I do realise now that if you work here, you have to swim out, but such is the cost of doing business. Oh, people have come! Hooray! Awesome. And open. And open. Okay, so next bit. Actually, give me. Go back to everything. Give me. Awning? Is that a word that this game uses? It is! Splendid! Maybe not the Looney Bloons. Could go for the specific. Do I need it? Do I need it? Is the question. Or, tell you what, get rid of you again. Give me roof trims. I think I should first of all outbuilding. Didn't do that. Just something to give it a wee bit of, maybe not that one, but something. Probably not that either, to be honest. No, I don't hear that one. You don't adhere to the laws of anything. Wait, we have a corner? Yeah, like you don't go by the height. You know what? Let's have a wee look at props, signs. No, it doesn't need it, it's fine. You get the point. Okay, so what I do want though is full extras. Like so. Like so. Just a few. Then we will need to light it. So first of all, once again, am I in this building? Nope. Yeah. Isn't going to be entirely fucked up if I try and get a second one to fit in here though. A wee bit. If we do something like that, that kind of works. Yeah. Huh. There. Give me the X. To there. To there. And then over. Like so. Like so. Trust that I'm grabbing the lights here. just be always on. That's another thing. I'll have to see how this all looks at night and what needs lit. Oh, that's right, you can't do this. I have to do it individually. That's fine. Ah, damn it, I was watching Nerdcube's thing and he did figure out how to do like a light flicker, but I forget what the... so it's play every... So that's 3 seconds for one. So let's see, 10 seconds. That's the opposite. Also, just to make it easier to see. That's again not quite it. You're just on. Like I just, so that's the opposite. So what if I do play every 0.5 seconds for 5 seconds? See. Also, I need to go back to day now because I need to see which ones are. Currently not on. Nope. 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 So that should be, nope, there's one more. Nope, there's 2 more. Just prefer them always being on. Made more sense in the arcade because, you know, I was constantly in darkness. Nope, not that one, we've already done that one. Okay. So honestly, the pools are obviously well lit. It's really just, is anybody partaking of this lovely infinity pool? Not quite. I am going to trust that this works. A lot of people in the waiting. A lot of people having to wait. But also, quite frankly, I don't care if it doesn't. I like it. So give me your standing lights. What are we gonna go for here? What's the vibe? Probably not a giant candle, to be honest. Probably also not you. Just the general Planet Coaster lampposts. for the pool? Maybe. If you were shorter. Could just stick one of them on the roof, actually. Yeah. Wonderful stuff. Honestly, I don't hate that. Like, it'll not be what we light the main bulk of the paths with. That's just going to be for here. I think that is neat. No. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, it's probably just going to be these. Is there a way I can get you to actually be on the path? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it might just be those though. What are the resort ones like? You know, I kind of like it. So yeah, one there. Again, just sort of every so often, just to cast a glow. Of course, these I will need to occasionally rotate. That's the one problem with dangly ones like this. Of course. Alright. Yeah. Because the pool's given enough light as it is. I don't think it super needs to be like illuminated. And yeah, you get a wee bit coming off the heaters as well. It's just the natural pull lights, I guess, would be the word. And yeah, I'll have a wee look to see what's available in like parasols and umbrellas for those lounging. And yeah, as I say, I'll have to do some decorating of the toilets and the change-ins and things. feeling good about this. Let me do something a bit more subtle for that overpass. He just like strips the light along the edge of it or something. Alright. I mean, people are liking the pools, so that's something. That's a win in my book. And you'll probably need to do lights like just in the middle of that. That's okay. Oh, that looks lovely. And again, once we get all like the scenery and shit, the trees, and then they'll have the jungle noises. So I just realised I am very green. Not that that helped, but you know, whatever. Again, we're still figuring shit out. What time is it? Oh shit, 10:20. So yeah, I'll probably not go too long here. This was really just about making sure I was happy enough with how my setup is at the moment, and it'll do for now. What about at least get these sort of perimeter lights set up, and then at least that's something. Oh, no, except you're facing the completely wrong direction, my friend. That's better. So what I might do is set like a row of benches or vending machines or something in the middle, and then use that to sort of gauge where my lights need to go. But yeah, that just nice orange glow is nice, for lack of a better word. It's not look super obtrusive. Also many bins, apparently. These fucking heathens. Too much to ask, they pick up after themselves. I mean, again, it's just nice to see that people are enjoying and using the pools. Even though it's mostly waiters at this point. Actually, I might not do around the diving yet because I'll need to see where pathways going to and from slides and shit are. So I'll not do the lights around it just yet. Yeah, you get the double, you get the lights from the pool, you also get a bit of light off the heaters. No, this is still, what should we call it? Swimming. And one there. But yeah, like big paths like these, you probably do need like a bit of lighting in the middle. But I think I'll do that rather than my usual benches along the edges. We'll do like a bank of benches in the middle, and then sort of figure out lights from that. But yes, we'll do this. We'll not do along that or that. So we'll get the outside of this pool. We'll not go along the Lizzie River yet. While I'm still figuring out slides and shite. And yeah, we'll whack down a load of security guards as well to, I guess, deal with the pickpocketing that has apparently become an issue. So yeah, then just a few here. The body dryers I might just leave unadorned, so you know what they are. And then we'll stop here. Similarly here. But all in all, I would say this has been a good first stream back. I'll check what that is after I've streamed. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for, was just like a nice sort of faint glow about the place. Nothing too overbearing. But at the same time, it's a pool, you kind of need to see where you're walking. Ah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, happy enough with all of that. So yeah, we'll get the slides and shit down, and then we'll figure out what we're lighting with this. This, I think we are going to put down. I'll do that actually while I'm here. Can you not be on whatever fucking grid you're finding yourself currently attached to? Oh, it's because I'm editing a building half a mile away. Of course. Yeah, like two there. And then a turlet. There. So I'm thinking like sort of cabana type thing, like wood walls, thatch roof type deal. Might be the theming for all of these. Look, there is a path, you just have to swim to it. I'm sorry if that is such a problem. I might drop a little light just on... give me these. That's maybe a bit much. That's not too bad. Just get you. Alright, and it's you. Like so. You can be night on, it's fine. So if I 45 degree you. There we go. We should come out pretty close. Yeah. Oh, look at that. And then, no, shit. What happened there? Nope, not the... I need the light. Which isn't part of the building, but that's okay. Ah, because I did it world instead of relative, that changed. And over we go. I'll bring that down a bit so it's actually touching the roof. Lovely. There we go. You all seem to be fairly grounded, so that's good. So there we go. We've got a pool with a fucking swim up bar. But you can have a lounge. I might do something with this middle bit. I don't know what. Just seems a bit of a waste of space. Ooh, I've got an idea. Like, this will not be like a big part of it, but it's something. That needs to be all. Where am I? This will be music. onto something. So far, Murray is winning. Still winning. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else really. No, we'll just go with Murray. Question. Props, animatronics. Do we have like a dancer? Probably not. Also need to figure out somewhere for these singing eels. Maybe around the shallower pools, like the kid pools, would make sense. Those are aliens. It's a witch. No. Okay, I was hoping there was maybe like a hula dancer. Could just stick in the background there. Okay, hold on. I want something in here. So let's go to theme. If we go, I'm trying to remember which ones had like crates. Pirate does. Viking, I think, might. But yeah, it's just stuff like this. Maybe not that one. Could also just look for fruit. Hold on. Let's try that. Oops. What are you? Oh, okay. I think there's apples. Hold on. No, there's pineapples. I could have sworn there was more. Like, there's definitely another thing with fruit. Or vegetables, maybe? No. Crate. That's dynamite. Could have sworn there was one that had like apples in it. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's the fruit cargo. That's also the fruit cargo. Yeah, fruit. Could have swore there was like a smaller thing that just had like a few apples in it. Are you part of? Yeah, you're part of that. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe there isn't. Maybe I'm crazy. Or maybe it's because it's a barrel. Marketplace decoration. Ah, it might be what we're looking for. Okay. We'll check barrel first. There they are. Just give the idea that they've got like supplies. Why not? Yeah, to make the juices and the whatnots. Fridge would be cool, but I don't think there's a fridge. Maybe a couple of crates. Yeah, there we go. I like it. I actually really like that. I don't care if no one uses it. That's for me. Yeah, so happy enough of that. So again, a lot of this will just end up getting filled with tropical shrubbery and the likes. Alright, so before I go, I just want to see, can I figure out how to get a water drip into this barrel? So that would be special effects, that would be water. Obviously there's no create water effect. I don't think there was like a drip. Bubbles, 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 fine jet, 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 steam, sprinkler. And yeah, you can't scale these was the other issue. Probably not sprinkler. That would kind of be the thing. Let's see what else we got. Rapids. Yeah, be you. Was it you? No. It was. Where are you? Be that. Honestly, that's fine. There we go. I've done it. Hooray. I like that. So yeah, at some point I'll figure out how to make my rainbow bridge. I could probably do it with screens. And I think you can just set those to be like a block of colour. Something to look at. Yeah. I'm liking how this has come together. And this, once it's all shrubbed and such, will look amazing. So yes, the next thing will be get the slides and whatever else is going into the diving pool. And maybe some of those will run into the swimming as well. And yeah, people are using my lazy rivers, so that's good. I don't want to build paths off of this. Ooh, I do. Would that be the worst thing? Hold on. At some point I will finish. I don't hate it. If it didn't have... like, if you could swim under it. Ah, no. Oh, that's annoying. There isn't a way I can do that, is there? Because that would be really good. If I could just have it like... well, like these ones. Obviously part of that's just how high off they go, but... nah, I don't care. I don't care if people can't actually go there and get their juice. This dude's loving it, so that's the important thing. You know what, hold on. What else have we got? That would make sense here. Boating! And that'll probably be it. Yeah. Lovely. But yeah, I think that is where we will call it for today. So yeah, so we've got our lovely shallows pool into the wading, into the swimming with its swim up bar that people just refuse to interact with, into the diving pool, and then separate to that is just the lovely little infinity pool at the end. And yeah, we'll decorate these, make them look like little cabanas, I think, for lack of a better word. We'll pop some slides and shit onto this. Put some seats and some vending machines and stuff around the paths. We'll light this upper path somehow. I do like the idea of just having strips of light just all the way along it, like LEDs. I think that could be fun. I like the pool's enough. Get light. Everything's got waves. So yeah, it's a good time. And again, once it's all basically this, with trees and bushes and lights inside the trees and bushes and jungle noises, I think that's going to look fucking sweet. Obviously right now it's a bit of a hodgepodge sort of thing. But once we get that all on it, and maybe dot some pirates about, I think that's going to be a good time. But that is where we shall leave it for tonight. So I will, as customary, save. Save the park. Exit to main menu. So we get the lovely Planet Coaster 2 music. And yeah, that'll do it for now. I am kind of busy this week, so there might not be streams this week. Maybe Saturday. Saturday I don't have as much on. Because what we could then do is say Saturday, get caught up on Death Stranding and Phoenix Wright. Yes. Death Stranding, Phoenix Wright. And then the following week, we start proper. I'll have had time to think about it again, and we can get an actual 4th game on the go, ideally. So that's the plan. I'll maybe put that up as a pinned post, just saying Saturday, Death Stranding and Phoenix Wright. And then hopefully I'll figure out what I want to play as my 4th game, because then we can get back into the regular rotation. But yeah, this works. Happy enough for this setup. At some point I'll get like a desk and a chair and shit, and it'll be a bit better, but this suffices. And that's the important thing. And the stream runs, so that's also important. Lights, I'll remember to actually turn my main room light on, because I forgot that when the sun goes down, you do just sort of get bombarded with colour from the ring light. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around and not unfollowing the channel. In the couple of weeks I've been gone, I did not lose any followers. I actually gained a subscriber on YouTube somehow. So thanks for that if you're watching. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. I will catch you next time. Cheers and goodbye.